Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be testing out the Aloha browser for the iPad Pro. So it's going to be part of my browser series and I'm just going to be testing it out and seeing if it's any good, what the features of it. You know, it has a cool logo, so maybe there's some cool features. So I'm just going to be testing them out. So yeah, so let's get into it. So, you know, so far just pretty standard stuff. The thing I like to do with a lot of these browsers is just get straight into YouTube, because if it's gonna break, YouTube will break it. Okay, agree, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is the full desktop version of YouTube. So that's a good sign, first of all. And the reason why that's a good sign is because it means that on a lot of other websites, it will actually use the full desktop version rather than the mobile version. So let's see. Let's just click on any video. Okay. You know what? I was wrong. This is not the full desktop version of YouTube. This is the mobile version. So that's one strike against it. Let's see if we can actually get the desktop version. Nope. Nope. All right, so unfortunately you can't get the full desktop version. So that's one strike against Aloha. Now let's try some other things. Let's see. Let's just see booking.com. And let me just do a Google search. That's usually a good sign. So let's see. Okay, so they use Bing. Okay, interesting. It looks like the full version of Bing. Let's see. So I'm not really too sure what the premise of Aloha is. It looks okay. Let's home. So if we wanted to save a site, the favorites or bookmark. I always wonder with these companies, what is the difference between a favorite and the bookmark? You know, maybe the favorites just goes on the home screen. So if I put favorites there, maybe. Anyway, doesn't seem very useful. You can create another folder here. It's pretty cool. I actually quite like this setup, but yeah, I'm very underwhelmed. Let's see. Okay, it's telling me about my own iPad. Okay, that's different. So this files section must be linked to my iPad files. So that's interesting. So we can highlight, copy, and paste. Right, that works. Everything seems to work pretty good here. So we can, oh, can't right click. Okay, that's another bad thing. So let's try again, right click. No, so right click isn't working. This is what should happen. So for example, we go to here, Safari, you right click, and this is what should happen. So unfortunately that doesn't happen. So that's a big, in my opinion. Okay, so if you wanted to use this as a replacement for your, if you're using it as like a replacement for your laptop, so full disclosure, I have a MX Master 2S mouse I'm using here and a keyboard. So, oh, now it works. Okay, that's strange. You guys were here. Okay, now it doesn't work. Okay, look. For me, if it's that inconsistent, then that means it doesn't work, because, you know, that yeah, it should work all the time. So if we go to Safari, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. It has to work. So it must be a bug on their part. I think the intention is that it does work, but yeah, it's still, again, right click, not working. So that's a big problem. They need to sort that out. For me, this is, where would I rank this? The Aloha browser. I don't really want to do any more tests with it. I don't think there's anything else left to test. So the Aloha browser, where would I rank it? I would say it's down there with Edge, Firefox Focus, Firefox, and Opera. I think if you really want a good browser for the iPad Pro and you want to use it for work or productivity, Safari is the way to go. It's reliable and it uses the full, it gives you the full desktop experience for most websites. Honorable mentions: DuckDuckGo is pretty good, Google Chrome is good, Brave Browser is good. You know, those are good ones. So I wouldn't use Aloha, but look, I don't actually know the main premise or the point of the browser, but for me it didn't work. Hopefully you've got something from this video. Hopefully it helps you out in some way. Make a decision. Yeah, I make loads of videos about iPad Pro, iPad content, creativity, productivity, design, and these kind of things. If you're interested in any of that, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And also on this channel, I answer all questions. So if you have any questions about what I've talked about here, or if you have any questions maybe about the M1 iPad Pro, which is coming out in a couple weeks, I'll be making videos as soon as I get mine. And you know, a lot of channels won't be able to answer all your questions, but you'll get all your questions answered here. So if you're interested, please subscribe. And when those videos come out with the M1 iPads, I'll be here to answer all your questions. As I said before, if you enjoy this content, if you enjoy anything to do with iPads, design, stuff like that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It takes a moment for you, but it means the world to me. And I'll catch you in the next one.